A bunch of financial dudes walked into Dunkin' Donuts, had a meeting. They knew right across the internet, e-commerce businesses, primarily on Amazon, were generating a lot of money. Many of them were very simple to run, and many of them were just owned by regular people like us. And they said, we can buy these for like 2 to 3x, scale them, and together they will be worth more than the sum of their parts. And eventually we can sell the whole thing on or go public. They said, the moment we buy these, they're worth more than yesterday. Because if we buy Norm's business, Ben's business, Kelsey's business, all for 3x and put them together, they're no longer just worth 3x. The multiple will go up because it's a positive feedback loop. The bigger the business, generally speaking, the higher the multiple. And on paper, that works. Nothing wrong with it. It can work in real life too. But unfortunately, Thrasio and others kind of made a bit of a dog's breakfast of it. It all went a bit wrong. But before it went wrong, it went crazy, like you said. So
Crazy.
they started in September 2018. They bought my business, Halloween 2019, and then COVID hit. Suddenly, tons of money came pouring into the space. Private equity money came pouring into the space. All these other aggregators cropped up. They were spending ridiculous amounts of money on very, very mediocre businesses. People with really poor businesses that were just selling junk on Amazon with no real idea how to run a business were getting very high multiples and getting very rich, and more power to them. But unfortunately, so many of these aggregators couldn't really run the businesses. They didn't understand the model. They were unable to hire the talent. They were unable to do it at scale. The whole thing got away from them. It got too big too soon. You couldn't just gamify this. This wasn't just a paint by numbers cookie cutter thing with all these brands. Each brand, the ones that were real brands, had its own soul. They sucked that out of it. And they were unable to replicate the clever things that the founders and their teams were doing, which made them a success in the first place.